Hello everyone. Welcome to this week's edition of Panther News Nation. I'm Josh Baker.
And I'm Charlie Hoffman. Here's a look at what's happening around Principia this week.
One of the many changes that Principia is undergoing right now is a major overhaul of the social center. Here is Mac Packard and Riley Small with more.
You may have heard the noise coming from behind the walls of the social center while eating your food and wondered what is going on.
A game center.
Food station or something for students to get food.
More lunchroom space.
More office space.
We talked to Mr. Branningham about the new space.
The activity center, or the social center, is being transitioned into a what I would call a maximum flexibility space. So it doesn't have a specific purpose anymore other than allowing us to have social functions there, allow us to have house activities there, allow us to potentially have a maker space in there if we're inclined, but the whole focus of that space is allowing student creativity to flourish. So we're turning that space into an area where students can design and create and come up with different uses for that space versus it being just singularly used for weekend activities. Now it should be able to function in more ways for the future. Plus it's also now connected to the dining room. There'll be a huge open space between that space and the dining room, so we can take advantage of the dining room in multiple ways as well.
The Hell Camp workers have been working hard in an effort to complete the social center before next year.
The unveiling of the new space will take place when we return to school in August.
As this school year speeds towards the finish line, we took the opportunity to talk to a few print teachers about their favorite qualities they recognize in their students. Here's Mr. Furbush.
Some of my favorite qualities that I see in Principia students is that they are compassionate and they are thoughtful. And I think above all, they're very loyal. And I've seen students move mountains and do incredible things for their friends and for their community. I think that one thing that I would like to see more of is gratitude in action. And I think that I'd like to see us get to a point where we as a community are able to show our gratitude through independent self-action.
Let's all try to finish out the school year on a high note.
It was another exciting week for Principia sports. Here's Caleb Schillinger with our roundup.
The varsity baseball team had another 4-game week last week. On Friday of last week, Justin Jennings dealt through a complete game, allowing no walks and shutting down Trinity Catholic. On Tuesday of this week, the boys played against the St. Louis Patriots homeschool team, but lost. The girls' soccer team started off the week with a win in double overtime against Maplewood Richmond Heights. Great job, girls. Boys varsity tennis finished last week off by beating Whitfield. Come out and support all sports as districts approach next month.
Keep it up, Panthers.
In our Magnifying the Good segment this week, we turn the spotlight on Hunter McCown. A couple of weeks ago, Hunter was invited to try out for the U.S. national hockey team, and we are proud to announce that he will be joining that team starting next fall.
I played for the Junior Sharks my whole life out in California, and then last year we moved out here to St. Louis, and I played for the Junior Blues for the last 2 years. I've worked for a long time. It's been a goal of mine. And to see it finally happen is really special. We did a lot of traveling this year for hockey, but the teachers have just been amazing helping me balance it. They've been really supportive of me not being here and missing a lot of crucial work. Back in California, I played lacrosse and soccer, but I realized that hockey was the one sport that I love the most, and I wanted to pursue that and try and take it all the way. And so making the national team is like a dream come true for me.
Keep it up, Hunter.
Parents' pool party that was recently canceled is a go for this Saturday night. Head to McAlmont Gym tomorrow night at 8 for swimming and a movie.
This Sunday at the girls' dorm, practitioner Fabienne Work will lead an interactive talk for all upper school girls. From 7 to 8 p.m. The talk, You Are So Beautiful, will give us a chance to look at the real source of our worth, outside social media norms.
Coming up in sports, come and support JV and varsity tennis at home today at 4. Also, both varsity soccer and baseball are at home today. Cheer them on at 4:15 at the baseball field and the Mesa.
That's it for this week's edition of Panther News Nation.
Make it a great weekend.